Mr. Morneau, does Justin Trudeau still have the moral authority to govern, sir?
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. We are the government that have taken 825,000 Canadians out of poverty. That together with Canadians have created 850,000 jobs. We're looking forward to continuing to doing our
Do
work.
you believe the testimony of Jody Wilson-Raybould was true?
I'm really hoping to speak to a lot of people here.
Two-faced Trudeau! Two-faced! Justin Trudeau! Justin Trudeau! Justin Trudeau! Justin Trudeau!
Well, the SNC-Lavalin scandal continues to fester, and things just get worse and worse for the Justin Trudeau Liberals. Just minutes ago, Jane Philpott, the National Treasury Board president, well, she stepped down. And what is Justin Trudeau doing for damage control? Well, he's coming here to the Danforth Music Hall. He's going to be part of a rally fighting against climate change. That's right, climate change. You know, it's like minus 22 right now in Toronto. I think I could use a little global warming. In any event, there are some protesters out here. We're going to cross the street and see what they have to say about climate change and the ongoing scandal in Ottawa. Hello, sir. What brings you out to this protest tonight?
Well, I'm not talking to you.
No? Oh, okay then. How about yourself, ma'am? What brings you out to this protest?
Climate change.
Oh, okay. Is that an important issue for you?
It's the most critical issue we've got.
Sorry. And what do you think of the current scandal in Ottawa right now?
U.S. the Canadian colonial government is invading Wet'suwet'en territory on British Columbia, so-called British Columbia.
So-called British Columbia.
So-called British Columbia. The Canadian government does not have proper land claim to British Columbia.
Isn't that its actual name, British Columbia?
No, it's not at all. We don't separate things based on provinces.
What should we call British Columbia, sir? Is there another name that you'd like us to call British Columbia?
You can call it British Columbia if you want. Like, I really don't care that much what you call it. I'm just saying that's not like the actual name of it, right?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm asking you, what would you like us to call it if that's not the actual name? Okay, I'll let you sue on that. But listen, I'm just wondering, you and your patriots here are against bringing the oil out of the ground, yet you seem to make use of a lot of products that come from the petrochemical industry. Isn't that a little hypocrisy?
Yep, it is.
Well, thank you. You gave me the point. Moving on.
I'm a Liberal, and I support Trudeau and my MP, and I volunteer, and I love being here because I think it's so important that we support our Liberals.
So even with everything that's going on in Ottawa?
Absolutely. I've known him for many years, and whatever's going on, believe me, if I had an opportunity to stand up and speak, I would on his behalf.
Well, because I'm supporting Trudeau and I make sure that he's re-elected.
Okay, even with all the scandals in Ottawa right now?
He is innocent that made the scandal to put him down. All conservative making that woman is absolutely wrong. And tomorrow, Wednesday, we will find out the truth.
Okay, so Jody Wilson-Raybould, you don't believe her testimony then?
Why did he say when was in a general, in a higher post? When put it on a lower post, something happened to me all of a sudden.
And you think this is some conservative conspiracy?
Oh, yes.
Really? What would you base that on?
Because they did lots of things I see in my eyes. Being in a Liberal Party for 25 years, I see lots of scandal coming from the Conservatives.
Some of these people who claim they have some crime has been committed, they're out of their mind. There's no crime. Maybe something inappropriate, but no crime.
So you don't think the SNC-Lavalin scandal, this is not a black mark?
It's a controversy. Okay. There's no crime. Nobody has stolen anything or committed corruption in Canada.
But what I really want to know, what would the other party have done in terms of maintaining jobs in our political economy?
So are you saying that the ends justify the means?
I think that it's always more complicated than that, and what actually went on in between, we will never, ever, ever know. But I think justice, I'm not saying the ends justify the means, but the question is, why the delay? Why did this come why did this come out now and not when it happened?
I'm just asking people what brings them out to this rally tonight.
I'm a big supporter of Trudeau.
Oh, is that right? Even with all the current troubles in Ottawa these days?
Uh,
What troubles?
Yeah,
I'm thinking about the SNC-Lavalin affair, sir.
is that a problem?
Well, I mean, there's some pretty riveting testimony by Jody Wilson-Raybould last week.
Oh yeah?
You don't think so?
No.
So I don't know whether there has been proved that there is any wrongdoing or not. We don't know. So the court will decide it, and then to jump over the conclusion right now and blame everybody, I don't think it's right.
Did you believe the testimony of Jody Wilson-Raybould last
I
week?
didn't listen to the I have not listened to it.
You haven't listened to it?
No.
So in your mind, Justin Trudeau still has the moral authority in which to govern?
Of course he has.
Yes?
Yeah.
What do you think, though, that the SNC scandal, how has that affected the Trudeau brand, if you will? I mean, is this still the sunny ways kind of guy that you voted for?
Yes, absolutely, and I'll tell you why. Because he has a heart, and he cares about people. He cares about all the Canadians, and he's doing his best to make a difference.
Do you believe that she was telling the truth?
Well, I find that she's credible, except for the fact if I was in her position and I had been approached by somebody and it felt really, really wrong to me, I don't know why I would sit on it until the next cabinet shuffle to share my feelings.
And you, sir, you agree? He still has the moral authority to govern?
Totally.
yes.
He's the best. He's the best politician we've had.
Yes,
years.
he is.
And what do
He is working for all of Canada, and I think it is right to consider jobs. And
is that true, ma'am? Is he really working for the Albertans in the oil patch right now?
I don't know. He cares about Trans Mountain.
So he is working for the people in the oil patch, even though there was a large protest on Parliament Hill.
Everyone, the people in the oil patch, everybody, you, me, everyone. He's a Canadian. He loves Canada.
So, ma'am, do you believe the testimony of Jody Wilson-Raybould last week? No. You say no, ma'am. Why is that?
Well, I think that you have to be a seasoned enough politician if you're a minister, so that you've got to see the whole picture. You've got to be able to negotiate, not just,
She is a member of cabinet, and she has to consider things like people's jobs. It's not just about what she wants to do. It's about what's good for the country.
In terms of Justin Trudeau, are you still a supporter of his, or have recent events made him lose the moral authority in which to govern?
Well, I think he's still a great guy. I think he's trying to do the right thing, make some mistakes sometimes, like he appointed somebody to the cabinet that he shouldn't have, but outside
This
of that,
is Jody Wilson-Raybould?
Jody had too many other agendas.
But this is a prime minister who describes himself as a feminist, right? And doesn't.
And Jody Wilson-Raybould has made it very difficult for women in politics and Indigenous people in politics.
She's made it difficult.
She has made it difficult. If she can't stand the pressure of being a cabinet minister, what is she doing in cabinet?
A lot of people say what she's done is an act of bravery, sir.
I don't think it was bravery at all. It's hurt the women in politics. It's hurt the Indigenous community.
Even though she is a female Indigenous person.
She's hurt her own people. What she has done has made it more difficult for women in politics. It's made it more difficult for minorities to get into politics and get into a decent position.
Mr. Morneau, does Justin Trudeau still have the moral authority to govern? Mr. Morneau?
Sorry, he's not taking any questions, sir.
Oh, I'll just try asking. Mr. Morneau, does Justin Trudeau still have the moral authority to govern, sir?
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. We are the government that have taken 825,000 Canadians out of poverty. That together with Canadians have created 850,000 jobs. We're looking forward to continuing to doing our
Do
work.
you believe the testimony of Jody Wilson-Raybould was true?
I'm really hoping to speak to a lot of people here.
Hey folks, you can listen to all Rebel shows as a podcast. Please go to therebel.media/listen.